Hi guys, John Picarello here. Today I want to talk to you about the power of gratitude. It is the most powerful thing, or I should say one of the most powerful things that you can do in life. You show gratitude. But you can't show gratitude if you're not grateful for things. And that's one of the things that you need. The power of gratitude, it changes people's minds, it changes attitudes, it changes opinions. In fact, it can shift an atmosphere. A grateful person who's genuinely happy to see people, or grateful for the person they're working with, or people, or teams they're working with, when they enter a room, grateful for opportunities and excited to get to work, they change the atmosphere. The power of gratitude is a game changer. Two things you need to do, very simple. The difficult thing is sticking with it until it becomes part of your character. The first thing is in developing an attitude of gratitude. And that means read books that help you with your thought life. Read about people who are grateful. Listen to people who accept awards. I love doing this. Any kind of shows or sports and areas where people are receiving awards. I like to watch those videos because I like to hear the people. And you can hear the people who are genuinely grateful. You can hear other people who are thankful, but inside they really thought they should get it anyway. But that's different from the person who was striving and wanted it and are really internally grateful that people awarded them. That's an attitude of gratitude. So, two things you need. First, thank you notes. I learned to write thank you notes. A quick thank you. Saying thank you. There was a guy that I knew some years ago. I would talk to him. We're still good friends. And he would raise funds for charitable organizations, and he would do things to help people. And he would raise multiple millions and millions of dollars. And I always wondered about it. So one time I was talking to him after an event. He had me speak at an event, and there was like 12,000 people there. It was amazing. And afterwards, I just sat down with him for a little bit, and we were just taking a break. And I asked him, how is it that you're so good at getting people to contribute to any cause you take on? And he said to me, very simple, know how to say thank you. That was his answer. He said, they're giving of money they earned. Say thank you. They don't have to do that. I'm asking for them, and the only thing I'm selling here is the gratitude of knowing that you helped people that I want to help. So that's really the thing. Say thank you. So I write thank you notes, or I'll send a quick text. Hey, thanks. I really appreciate it. Or I'll get on the phone. That was a great conversation we had. You really helped me. I want to thank you for that. Just say thank you. It goes a long way. Now, to you, it may not be a big deal, but how do you feel when somebody honestly thanks you for something you did for them? Makes you feel better, don't it? So why don't you do that for everybody around you for the rest of your life? That's powerful. That's the power of gratitude. And secondly, count your blessings. Some people never really come to appreciate what they have. You know, my mother used to tell me when I was growing up, and she was a great cook, and she used to put an abundance of food on the table, and of course there's always a lot of leftovers, and especially when reading the leftovers, you know, and I was a young kid, I just didn't want to eat leftovers. Some things I liked, but some I didn't want. And she'd always tell me something. She'd always say, you don't understand, there are millions of people going to bed hungry tonight. And I didn't understand that as a kid. She says, you be grateful for what you have. And someday you'll have more. Share it with somebody who doesn't have. She always said that. Until I got older and I was acquainted with people from other lands where starvation, people in our own country, starving, hungry people. I never looked at a street person the same way again. I used to look at them like, oh, you know, with an attitude. But I got older and realized everything my mother said. And I used to think, well, what was it that got them that way? Maybe it just was a devastating blow in their life. Maybe they lost family and they couldn't handle it. You don't know. Everybody's story is different. But counting your blessings goes a long way for helping you be so appreciative. And so when I give someone money, and I stop and I'll give people something, I'll buy somebody a coffee on the street, whatever it is. One time I bought somebody lunch. But the thing is, just to hear them say, hey, thank you. Many of them mean it more than a lot of the people that I do business with. I could see it in their eyes. It meant the world to them. So start counting your blessings. So in moving in the power of gratitude, develop an attitude of gratitude, write thank you notes, and count your blessings. Be grateful for everything you have and for anything someone does for you. I'll talk to you next time. Until then, be thankful.